we are back and we have another grant. And this grant opportunity is for $25,000. 25,000 of unrestricted money on top of that, y'all, that you do not have to pay back. And we love free money. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Ebony, a licensed attorney out of the state of Missouri. And on this channel, we focus on grants, legal tips, and setting the foundation for your business to get you to generational wealth. Because yes, we want to make money, but we want our money to serve generation after generation after generation. If you get anything of value out of this video, beginning, middle, end, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn on your bell because you cannot miss these weekly grants. And this one, unrestricted money, $25,000. Sign me up, okay? Check out the small business grant playlist. There are several opportunities listed there. Check out the nonprofit grant playlist. And in these lists, there's no deadline grants. There's no business required grants. So definitely hop on over there. If you find out you're not eligible for this small business grant that we're about to talk about, I have an ebook, y'all. And in this book, I talk about preparing for the grant. If you get the grant, if you don't get the grant, finding grants. And it is 30 pages of content. It's not a bunch of pictures. Okay, I'm not trying to fluff y'all. And go to the website. There are several 5-star reviews. If you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know what about this book. So go over there. I'm going to put a discount code in the description box to give you a little bit more off of the already reduced price. If you would like to support the channel so I can continue to provide these resources free of charge on YouTube, come on over to the Patreon. I'm going to quickly share my screen so you can see what's in there in case you want to join. Here's the Patreon. Yes, the information is locked. However, once you become a member, the information will be unlocked. And here I post different grants, cohorts, articles, books, anything that I think will be helpful for you while you are on your entrepreneurship journey. But I don't want to stay over there too long because I know y'all like $25,000. How, when, and sign me all the way up for unrestricted money. Also, go to the website. There is a free entrepreneurship checklist that you can download. So longevitybc.com, but it is in the description as well. So check that out. But this grant opportunity, so there are a few requirements, not a few, there's more requirements and things for us to pay attention to because over here, we pay attention to the details and not just what's on the front screen, because the front screen, if you just look at that, will get you booted out of the application process, which they do that on purpose because who reads all the terms and conditions? I do. So the eligibility requirement, 18 years of age or older, but 19 if you are in Nebraska or Alabama. This is for for-profit businesses only. This is not for nonprofits. It is for US-based only as well. So this is not an international or global opportunity, but there are global opportunities with no deadlines listed in the small business grant playlist as well. And there are country-specific grants listed in the small business grant opportunity playlist as well. I don't know why I say opportunity and playlist, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And one of the things that they talked about is you must pay taxes. And I wanted to do a backflip, but I can't when I saw that, because I say this all the time. When you are applying for these grants, especially when you get funded for these grants, and let me know in the comments if you got a grant, because some people have, and I am just so happy that you have. The one thing that folks forget is you got to pay Mr. Uncle Sam because he all up in your pocket and he's done absolutely no work. But we do not want our businesses to fail because we do not pay our taxes, and then we got liens and all that stuff. So when you win this $25,000, just know a percentage of it needs to be set aside for the taxes, and they put that in there in bold so you would know. And then you will be required to participate in a 16-week cohort. This is $25,000 of free money plus a 16-week cohort. And who doesn't want that? And what I figured out, which is in the last one, is, as I've said, the mentorship is invaluable, because if you don't know what to do with the money, then you can get the money, squander it. And then one of the requirements, which I have not seen this listed out ever so far. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't recall. Let's stay there. I don't recall because I've posted so many grants. I don't recall this one where they said there is a possibility of progress reports. Now, I always assume that with grants, yes, there's going to be reporting requirements, but I've never seen it in the first stage of an application. So they really want you to understand what you're signing up for. And you're probably saying, wait, but I thought the money was unrestricted. Yeah, unrestricted in that you get to use it for your business, but most grants will have some type of parameters when it says for your business. Your business don't need a Ferrari, right? Unless you're renting them. But typically, they want to make sure that if you say that I'm going to take this $25,000 of free money and that with this specific small business grant opportunity, I'm going to purchase, I don't know, 10 laptops. I'm going to purchase some office space. They want to see pictures and receipts of the laptops that you've purchased. So they're not just handing you over the $25,000 in the small business grant opportunity. Makes sense. It's $25,000. Then you cannot currently be in any other accelerator / cohort. This is the piece that I think is critical when you're applying for small business grants. And I'm going to read these because what they did is, as I told you, your answers and your applications for most small business grants are weighted. The first category is clarity and feasibility of your plan for the proposed use of the funds and your need for mentorship. That is worth 30%. Demonstrated understanding of your product and the market fit, that's 40%. So that's even more important that you understand your business, you understand the market. So that goes back to doing your market research, understanding who is your consumer, where is your consumer, who is your competition, literally drilling down rather on your target market. And then the final one is demonstrated commitment to your community, 30%, which I've mentioned in several of our grants, y'all have to get into y'all community. You have to be giving back. Another thing they put in here, if you are selected for this small business grant, you got 48 hours to return their email, whatever stream of communication they use for you, and then they move it on to the next person. So with that, let's look at this opportunity. This opportunity is sponsored by Stacy's Rise Project in collaboration with Hello Alice. And the one thing that I am most excited about for you all who are going to win this grant opportunity is that you get mentorship by Pepsi / Frito-Lay. You will meet with their leaders in the mentorship program and other industry leaders. And I can only imagine the wealth of knowledge that you are going to obtain from them that is going to surpass $25,000 of free money. They're probably going to figure out how to get you more than $25,000. Now, when we're looking at the application, as I said, I've already looked at the terms and conditions. I highly recommend that you do that because I always say that we're human first and I can misinterpret something. And then the FAQ section, if there's things there that you might think would be important for you before applying for this small business grant. And then the ideal candidate, are you a founder or co-founder of the business for which you're applying for? I will also add that you must have a minimum of $25,000 in sales in order for you to be eligible for this small business grant opportunity. And then there's 42 questions, but don't get overwhelmed. Most of them, 90% are drop-down options. So I'm going to scroll down to where they say it's the most important. Like here is just talking about, your business, all that stuff that we talked about earlier where I said I don't want to spend too much time on background. We want to go into the bold part here, which is going to be the most important part. And I do appreciate with this particular grantor, their application highlights things that they really want you to hone in on and that they want to make sure that you understand. So this is likely going to be how they weigh you. These answers are going to pull out from that 30%, 40%, and 30% that gets you to 100%. Tell us more about you. Why did you become a small business owner? What is the origin story of your business? Please be as specific as possible. Now they say be specific, but they really saying be concise because you get 300 words. And that's not a lot of words to talk about your business. Again, this is that elevator pitch, writing it down so that you can tweak it. This is going to be your journey to entrepreneurship and how you decided to go into the business that you are currently in. Also making sure that your business is a product that a consumer can get, that it is a packaged product as well. Who is your target audience? What market need or opportunity have you identified, and how does your product meet that need? Again, this goes back to that research, which is imperative. And this is worth 40%. So remember, when we talked about the weighted ones, this one said demonstrated understanding of product or market fit. And then the age-old question, what are you gonna do with the money? Elaborate on how you intend to use this grant funding. Be as specific as possible. 300 words. Concise, concise, concise. Give them a small budget. That's what I say whenever you get this question about what you're going to do with the money. Give them a small budget. If it's $25,000, break it down by percentages. I'm going to use this percentage for legal fees, this percentage for marketing, this percentage for technology, this percentage for tax liability, this percentage for whatever else to get yourself to 100%. And as I said in all of my videos, when it comes to the taxes, that just shows that you're thinking like a business owner versus I got a business, but I'm forgetting that taxes can be the downfall of a lot of business owners. And then how would this grant and mentorship opportunity accelerate your business and help you achieve your business goals? Here you want to talk about the impact of being in the room with individuals that have already surpassed where you're trying to go. How does your business connect with and support your community? What y'all doing to give back, y'all? You know, and whatever it is, it could be that for every product sold, you give something back. For every $1,000, you give a percentage somewhere. And then what else would you like us to know about you or your business that we haven't asked? As I say, if they ask you to tell them a little bit more, tell them a little bit more. However, do not regurgitate what you've already communicated to them somewhere else in the application. So this will be a great opportunity to talk about where you see your business in 5 to 10 years, because that's normally a grant question that I did not see here. So if they see that you're thinking about the sustainability of your business, you're thinking about the longevity of your business, this is going to let them know that, okay, this person would utilize the funds in the manner that we want them to utilize it in, and they are taking their business serious. And then you tell them about you, your background information. And from there, you're going to submit your application. As I said, I don't want to spend too much time going over background stuff because y'all know that stuff. It's the meat of the grant application. We're going to call meat and potatoes, even though I'm a vegetarian, that you all want to know. With that, I hope you got something of value. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the Small Business Grant playlist, the Nonprofit Grant playlist. Check out the ebook, the Patreon, all of those things. But of course, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day. And I will see y'all next time.